Battlefront 2 2017 is a game based on Star Wars and is created by Lucas Games, Disney, Motive, Electric Arts, along with DICE. Let me tell you this again. It's a game created as a reboot to the other Battlefront 2 that we had. You know, something doesn't sound exactly right, you know? This game doesn't really have anything new to talk about. I mean, I could say, like, of course, like, the multiplayer game is okay. I mean, I had a lot of fun with Supremacy. I'm just gonna put this short. This game did not go very well when it was released, you know? Back in 2017, it was known to be, like, one of the worst games in 2017. And honestly, that should not be a shock. In fact, like, the first time I've ever heard about this game is if back in, like, when I was in high school in 2017. And from what I've heard, the game did not go very well after its marketing campaign or something like that. The game performed poorly into both stores and basically on websites in general. A lot of people did not really like the game back then, but nowadays, with all these Star Wars content and series going around on Disney Plus and stuff like that, a lot of people actually liked playing Battlefront 2 because it legit reminds them of what Star Wars is meant to be. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really liked playing the game. I was even a pro at some point, but of course I was facing off against other pros. That's the thing. It's mostly the multiplayer and the recent May the 4th update that went around in Star Wars Battlefront 2. But we're not going to be talking about the multiplayer and the other things about this. Because I'm going to be talking about today, it's not a movie, it's from a game, and no, it's not Star Wars Clone Commando. God, I really want to play that game though, it's so fucking fun. But right now, we have to talk about the worst Star Wars campaign I have ever played. And that is the Battlefront 2 campaigns. Well, nothing left to do but jump on in. So the story all begins with, like, after Return of the Jedi, and we got a rebel officer interrogating this bitch right here, who apparently just is here for literally no reason. I don't know why she got captured. They never really explained it anyways. I wish I was reading the comic, though. I don't fucking care anymore. So we begin with, like, a droid gameplay, which has never really been mentioned at all. It's just only one time. And then you have to free Iden Versio, a special forces, more like... Okay, I'm actually not gonna make that joke, because that's gonna go way too far. But anyway, so then Iden Versio escapes with absolutely... in a way that makes no sense at all, and she just gets herself sucked into an escape pod thingy, and then she, for some reason, is just being launched into the gravity thing, and the gravity just pulls her to another ship without her getting crushed or anything by gravity. That makes sense. You know, I don't think these people know what space is, right? Oh, I'm sorry. It's because they don't want to damage their strong female hero. Oh my god. But yeah, it makes no fucking sense. They didn't even bother putting in the space physics in this fucking movie anyway. It's not even a fucking movie. I don't even fucking care. You might as well just watch the fucking movie cutscenes in order to get a glimpse at what the story plot is so far. We then get to see Iden Versio and her Inferno squad doing a couple of missions on Endor. Whoa, slow down, game. You're going way too far with all these amazing character concepts. But then suddenly, the Death Star has exploded. And instead of surrendering, they decided, Let's keep on fighting. Bro, the Death Star has been destroyed. How could you not give up? This is how utterly stupid this whole story writing is. You're supposed to surrender. How could you still fight even if the Death Star is destroyed? What is wrong with you? Well, to be fair, at least they did a small cameo with what happened to Piet and his Executor Star Destroyer in The Return of the Jedi, so that's nice.
Piet,
How was Piet even a fool even? What are you talking about, old man? You know, I've seen someone's comment saying that how was Piet even a fool? If anything, the person who engineered this whole design is a fool. And to that perspective, I actually do agree. So like we go to Iden meeting her dad for the, I don't know, 60th time or something. But then a Palpatine robot shows up and he's like, "You have to do Operation Cinder. The Empire will still be alive." Yeah, Operation Cinder. You know, the operation they mentioned in The Mandalorian. Have you ever heard about that? Well, it's a stupid operation, but they still did it because they're stupid. This whole game is stupid. Even this whole campaign makes me want to go to the dark side and act like Kylo Ren destroying his entire room with just his lightsaber. Anyway, we go to this part where the rebels just sent a suicidal Tantive 4 into the Imperial ship. Because the Empire's not surrendering, you know? But then the rebel fleet is destroying their fleet. Oh no, that's really sad. But of course, Ina Versio has to survive because she has powers, y'all. And she's not even damaged. I mean, I kind of wish she was dead so that I could stop playing this stupid game forever. Yay! And then after all that, we go to Pelio, where we finally get to meet Duke Sanhater and R2-D2. Wow, man! And you also get to play as him, too. But unfortunately, Luke is heading for that Imperial shuttle, where we get to see Iden's lover, Dick. I'm just gonna call him Dick from now on. As they try to escape through these bugs and shit. I don't know, man. This makes no sense. They went to an abandoned Imperial base, and, like, Luke is pretty chill about this, despite being in a very terrible campaign. And then he just leaves, leaving all of us to suffer. Sadly, though, that's the only time we're gonna be seeing Luke, unfortunately. Then the stupid Mary Sue bitch and her posse all go to her home planet where her dad just destroys it with some solar panel lasers or some stupid shit like that. Is here where we get to see the most tragic and absolutely acceptable thing to do now for Operation Cinder. Just genocide. And that's it. And then we get to see this one thing where Iden Versio... Apparently, Iden Versio is getting portrayed by this one guy, because this one guy doesn't like how Iden Versio is doing the mission. And then Iden Versio is like, "No, you cannot misbehave like this," and this guy is like, "Oh, but I can't do it anyway, and you're being the traitor." They have to visit this one planet that Iden Versio was in, and of course this guy's like, "Oh, Iden, I never liked you, and whoever this guy is dating, are you two having sex or something? My god, that's never happened before. And god, I freaking hate this freaking story. Everything about it just makes no sense. I want to be a battle droid. I just want to shoot all these guys to bits. I want the Death Star to just crush into this planet, and so we can never see these characters again. I don't know, bring a Jedi in to kill them or something. I don't want them. I just don't want them. This story sucks! And then we get another level where, this guy, who is apparently Iden's lover, Iden, I think my penis is really big. I want to fuck you, but I can't do it right in front of everyone else, though, you know? After all of this, Iden Versio just joins the rebellion? What? And then we play Princess Leia, where the Empire is invading Naboo again. Or, I don't know, maybe they're defending it with a resistance or something like that. And Iden apparently is there. After all this time and ever, Iden Versio and all of her friends all suddenly just joined the Rebel Alliance because apparently Iden's friend thinks of Iden as an enemy of the Empire. What the fuck? I'm losing my mind, people. I'm sorry. I have, like, I have like so many disorders going on right now. I just can't name every single letter out of them because I really want to get this done, dude. I really hate this fucking game so much. Okay. Alright. Continuing on. I cannot really think of an original thing. You might as well just have a rebel just join the Empire, you know? Because, you know, have something like that. But nope. We have to have this random Imperial handicapped special needs woman who has strong ties with the Force have all of a sudden join the Rebel Alliance after killing several rebels. You just had to make her join the Rebel Alliance after her killing a bunch of rebels. What is with this freaking story, man? It makes no sense! I feel so raging right now. I just don't know what to say. This story sucks! And now she's destroying Imperial things because apparently... okay, my voice is getting suddenly dead. My voice is gonna die. I'm sorry, but I just can't with this movie. I can't even call it a movie. Thank you, Disney. Great job, Disney! You just had to team up with Electric Arts and do all of this so nobody gets the direction they wanted. They just want to see Aiden be the strong female hero that a guy needs to simp for. So next scene, what it is that Aiden gets Han Solo with this freaking annoying guy who is just in the story for no reason, who is always like, Han. He's really annoying, by the way. I don't know why he's in here. I don't care anymore. Let's just move on. And then we get to the final battle where Aiden and the Rebellion need to fight off the Empire in Jakku. You know, the planet that exists in The Force Awakens. They never even mentioned this, by the way, but whatever. It's a big galaxy. Who cares? Anyways, they fight off the Empire for the last time, but then Aiden just realized that one of her friends is an Imperial interceptor, which you have to destroy in hard mode. Otherwise, if you don't, then you die and you lose the game entirely. But I don't care. Aiden Versio needs to go to the Star Destroyer because her father, who is an Imperial Admiral, by the way, for some reason he's important. But then, like, Aiden Versio goes on the ship, and she's like, we have to go, Daddy. And then the dad's like, no, you go without me. I gotta sacrifice myself. And then, bitch, just go with her already. Just don't, unless you want to die and not be part of this movie. Go right ahead, actually. Yeah, I don't care. So she leaves her dad to die in a Star Destroyer, and then takes the pod, and then they get out of it, and then the end. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not the end. We have to have a post-credit scene where apparently the guy who dated Aiden is there, and he got captured by Kylo Ren, and then we have this flashback of Kylo Ren just doing all of this and that, and then we have this guy come back again after getting killed in a TIE fighter. It feels like it has TF2 like logics in this bullshit. It feels more of like TF2 than fucking Star Wars. Because sure, the respawning thing works. Does that exist in Star Wars? Even though it did exist in the multiplayer series. Fucking hell. How much longer before this? I'm fucking done with this, man. How much longer before I do this, man? I keep repeating things and now my brain is just mushy. Once again, this story just doesn't make sense. So, someone please give me water. Oh, my voice is cracking up right now. I don't think I'm feeling good. I don't think my voice is feeling good, actually. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I really want to end it right now. And then, whatever his name is, the First Order officer kills him. It feels really, really justified to just finally kill a character not worth it. It's like fucking 12 in the fucking morning right now. I'm tired of this fucking thing, dude. I really don't want to do anymore. I just really sound so defeated right now. And I just don't know what to do. I just gotta rethink my life and just keep moving forward with this shit. I don't really give a fuck if you guys want me to do the sequel to this fucking dog shit. I am not doing any more reviews on this bullshit. This is just horseshit in general. I think after this, I just really need a long sleep. I desperately need one right now. Thank God it's finally over, though. I know I yelled a lot, but I don't really think I have much in me, guys. It really isn't worth it. I don't want you guys to watch this either, or even play this campaign in general. It's just not worth it. Well, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of me destroying this game, and I'll see you guys later. I'm just gonna cry in bed like a loser I am. Peace.